Yo, what it do, YouTube? B. Kelly back again with another banger. Today's video is going to be about what happened to the players on the 2011-2012 Charlotte Bobcats team. You know, the team with the worst record in NBA history, going 7-59. The first player we'll be talking about today is Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker was only a rookie this season after being selected with the 9th pick in the 2011 NBA draft by the Charlotte Bobcats. In Kemba Walker's rookie season, he mainly came off the bench, but he did get some starts as well. He played 66 games, he put up 12 points a game with 4.4 assists a game, 3.5 rebounds a game, shooting 36% from the field and 31% from the three, while averaging about 27.2 minutes a game. The next player we're going to talk about is Gerald Henderson. Gerald Henderson was drafted by the Charlotte Bobcats in the 2009 NBA draft with the 12th pick. This season, he led the team in scoring, averaging 15.1 points a game, along with 2.3 assists and 4.1 rebounds on the season, while playing 55 games. Not to mention, he shot a good 46% from the field, but beyond the arc, he could not shoot the ball. He shot 23% from the three, but he did play 33 minutes a game. By this time in his NBA career, Boris Diaw was an NBA vet, after being drafted in a 2003 draft by the Atlanta Hawks. But Boris Diaw struggled with injuries this season, only playing 37 of the games. He did average 7.4 points, 4.3 assists, and 5.3 rebounds, but he shot 41% from the field and 27% from the three, but he did get some good playing time with 27.5 minutes played per game. Corey Maggette was entering his 13th season in the NBA. He was a seasoned NBA vet who was a pretty good NBA player all around his whole career. Corey Maggette only played 32 games due to injury problems, as he was an old man by this time and out of his prime a little bit. Corey Maggette did put up 15 points per game along with 1.2 assists and 4 rebounds, but he was not on fire shooting, as he only shot 37% from the field and 36% from the three. The next player we're going to talk about is DJ Augustin, who was drafted by the Charlotte Bobcats in the 2008 NBA draft out of Texas with the 9th pick in that draft. DJ Augustin was an okay player that season, but he only played 48 games, and he averaged 11 points, 6.4 assists, 2.3 rebounds, while shooting 38% from the field and 34% from the three. He did struggle to shoot the ball that season and to stay healthy. The next player we're going to talk about is Bismack Biyombo, who was drafted by the Sacramento Kings with the 7th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, but then traded to the Charlotte Bobcats. This season, he was just a rookie. He did play 63 games, averaging a solid 5 points a game, along with almost 6 rebounds, almost 2 blocks, shooting a solid 46% from the field, and playing a good amount of minutes. Going into his 3rd year in the NBA, Reggie Williams signed with the Charlotte Bobcats the year they won 7 games. This season, he only played 33 games, averaging 8 points a game, along with almost 2 assists and 3 rebounds a game, while shooting 42% from the field and 31% from the three. He played a little bit, but he didn't play a lot. Going into his 3rd NBA season as well, like Reggie, Byron Mullins, the former top 10 high school recruit in the class of 2008, played 65 of the 67 games, primarily coming off the bench. He averaged 9.3 points a game, about 1 assist, 5 rebounds, almost 1 block, and shot 43% from the field, while shooting 24% from the three. Next player we're going to talk about is Derrick Brown, who was actually drafted by the Charlotte Bobcats in the 2009 NBA draft in the 2nd round, the 10th pick in that round. Derrick Brown this season, though, played 65 games out of the 67, averaged 8.1 points a game, with 1 assist and 3.6 rebounds a game, shooting a solid 52% from the field, but a measly 25% from the three, and he mainly came off the bench. And this season would be his last season in the NBA before becoming a straight EuroLeague player. The next player we're going to talk about is DJ White, who in this season, he played 58 games, he averaged almost 7 points a game, along with about 1 assist per game, with 3.6 rebounds, shooting a solid 49% from the field. The next player is Tyrus Thomas, the former 4th overall pick in the 2006 NBA draft, the former LSU Tiger. This season with the Bobcats, he would play 54 games coming off the bench, putting up 5.6 points a game along with 1.1 blocks, 3.7 rebounds, and 0.7 steals a game, but he shot a measly 37% from the field. The next 5 players we're going to talk about were not as key to this Bobcats team. The first player we're going to talk about is Jamario Moon, who averaged 2.3 points a game while shooting 29% from the field and 20% from the 3. And he only played 8 games that season with the Bobcats. The next player we're going to talk about is Eduardo Najera, who is going into his 14th and final season in the NBA as a 35-year-old for the Charlotte Bobcats. He only played 22 games this season and put up 2.6 points a game along with 38% shooting from the field. The next player is Sagana Diop, former first-round 8th overall pick in the 2001 NBA Draft. By this time in Diop's career, he was a career journeyman who did not live up to the expectations that he had going into draft night. Diop in this season would only play 27 games and start 9 of them. He would only average 1 point a game along with shooting 36% from the field. He would only play 1 more season in the NBA after this season. The next player we're going to talk about is Matt Carroll. Carroll would play 53 games this season for the Bobcats, only playing 11 minutes a game while averaging 2.7 points a game. He was a career journeyman, and the next season he would only play 1 game for the Bobcats before being waived, and his NBA career was done. The last player on this roster we're going to be talking about is Corey Higgins, who played 38 games in this season for the Bobcats, averaging 3.9 points a game while shooting a measly 33% from the field. He would play 1 more season with the Bobcats, only playing 6 games before being waived. He now plays for Barcelona's basketball team. Out of the worst team in NBA history, the 2011 to 2012 Charlotte Bobcats team, only 3 of the players are currently in the NBA. 4-time All-Star Kemba Walker, Bismack Biyombo, and DJ Augustine. That is what happened to the players on the 2011-2012 Charlotte Bobcats team. Remember to smash that like button, turn the post notifications on, and subscribe for more videos. B. Kelly out.